Damn. Now the thing is you could play a lot of those games on like Fightcade, but having an official product is really nice. If you buy that, oh, here we go. Damn. Oh shit. Oh my god. It really is photorealistic. It's Tekken.
All right, you ready?
What the fuck is wrong with his face? He's got like a Joker face. Hey, the style is photorealistic. That is so cool. More news in summer of 2022. That was it? But we got what we wanted. I got what I wanted. We finally saw the visuals of the fucking thing. That's what I wanted to see. I wanted to see the visual. That was it. Oh my god. So that's the art direction they're going with? They're gonna do this weird, like, visual, thing? Oh my god. People are losing their shit. Hey, look, like, I knew it couldn't be too much. But still, the idea that it was gonna be, like, we wanted to see what the visual representation for the game would be. What is she doing with that chair? What is going on here? Was she gonna, like, clobber the black dude with that chair? Just gonna smack him with the chair? Weird. No, so no, like, meeting? Usually they have, like, the Monster Hunter guys come out and be like, you know, thank you for your patronage or something. Yeah, we did wait a long time. Hey, look, I know we did wait a long time, but I gotta be honest, like, I'm pretty happy to have seen that, to be honest with you, because that's an art direction that looks like this. That's an art direction that looks like this. I know it is a pretty pathetic announcement. That is true. I'm not gonna lie to your face on this one. That was pretty whack, but it looks like this. That's what I was saying, man. Like, I wanted it to look like that, and I think we got it. That's pretty tight. All right, I want to take a look at that again. We need to look it over. I want to take a good look at that shit. Are we actually, is it actually over? Is there nothing? Okay, it's over. It's done. All right, so check this out. We need to, let's see, I gotta get this guy out of here. How do I, here. Okay, let's do it like that. That'll work better. Get rid of you. That was the smallest, shortest reveal in the history of reveals, right? That was the tiniest fucking thing. All right, let's go take another look at it. I want to see if we can, I want to see if we can get a little bit more detail on that shit. Get over here. I'm pretty excited. I mean, visually, I was pretty happy with it. Come on now. There we go. All right. This is the big thing, huh? So, I wish I could pause without it, like, I'm gonna actually go over here and do speed. Here's what we can do. We could slow it down, like, a lot. Yeah, there we go. If this is actually what the in-game will look like, it still has kind of like a clunky look to it, right? It still has like this clay sort of looking claymation kind of a weird, what do they call it? Wax museum sort of look, right? It's got kind of a wax museum look a little bit. Now, this is Luke. This is Luke from Street Fighter V that they released in last season. This is him. Why does he have a Joker face?
All right. You ready?
I forgot about that. Weird. Look at his arm, and then how his arm gets all fucking weird. That's crazy. I'm gonna mute this shit. It sounds like fucking horror flick shit. That was his V trigger, and look at it. He's got like a Joker face going on. What is up with that? Okay, so they still have this weird... Man, the pixelation is crazy. They still have this weird water effect thing going on. But this is the new Street Fighter 6 symbol then, huh? Oh, man, that was quick. Fucking... So, I don't know. What do you guys think? I mean, we pretty much nailed it, right? Like, we were hoping it was going to be... We were hoping it was going to be this over here, and I think that's kind of largely what we got. Oh, man, having to fight with my mouse is such a pain in the ass. Let's see. Yeah. I mean... It looks pretty close. I mean, I like the visuals. So here's the thing. Let's forget the fact that this was a really trash reveal, okay? Let's talk a little bit. This was a trash reveal, all right? Let's not mix words. Let's not pretend that this was amazing or fantastic or incredible. Let's just say this reveal was absolute garbage, okay? The reveal sucked ass. I can't believe I woke up early for this. But, just saying, this is the visuals that we now have for Street Fighter 6. Like this, hopefully this is not just a cutscene. Hopefully this is not just a, what would you call this? Like an FMV. This better not be the fucking sizzle reel, you know? This can't be it. If this is like a cutscene from story mode or some shit, I'm gonna be pissed. But I think this could actually be the visuals of the game now. This might be where they're going. The countdown still says an hour. I know, right? Maybe in 20 minutes we'll have something cool. Wait, you think there's actually going to be something in 20 minutes? I mean, it said an hour like an hour ago, didn't it? I don't think there's any more. There's no way there's any more. There's no way there's more. So this is the thing. This is what the Unreal Engine does. This is what it likes to do. It likes to do this kind of look. It still looks kind of kludgy down here on the feet there. Like his toes look really fucking wax museum-y. He's got like a Will Riker beard going on there. He's built like a brick shithouse though, so I like that. I'm liking the style. It's almost like they went with a Tekken route. Like, they kind of went with a Tekken route. I'm really digging that. I'm happy about that. Now, Luke looks really fucking weird. Luke in this one looks like a fucking Joker face. Hey, look at him. He's got the Joker face going on. You think so? You want to chill for another 20 minutes? I don't know if I can entertain you guys for 20 minutes. There's not much to talk about, except it's just I'm really liking the visuals on this. I really wanted the game to be, you know, more like a video game like this and less like a cartoon. And now they're actually doing like a Tekken route with Street Fighter. Street Fighter 6 might be looking more like Tekken. That's really cool. Obviously, it'll play like Street Fighter, but it will have kind of that visual, you know, video game 3D kind of aesthetic going on. They still have this water shit, this weird water painting stuff happening, but that's all right. I'm pretty excited, man. I'm pretty excited. I mean, granted, I'm not foaming at the mouth, but that was pretty tight. I mean, that's a pretty tight looking Street Fighter. I would play that Street Fighter. You know what I'm saying? Just right now, I'm looking at it and thinking, I would definitely play that. That is something I would be happy to play. But oh man, that was a waste. The waste of a presentation. The symbol's good. The symbol Street Fighter 6, that looks cool. Let's watch it one more time, but in normal volume, normal speed. Yeah, that was kind of... So, look, I mean, this is the one thing I was really hoping to get out of this, is to actually see it. If we could just see something, I'm good. If we could just see something, I'm good. And that's what we got. We saw something. So I can't be too upset. I mean, I am upset, but I'm not too upset, is all I'm saying. Nice tits.
All right, you ready?
I like this hardcore image that they're trying to go for it. It's just Street Fighter 6, man. It's fucking... They're making it sound like they're gonna do this Death Jam for Vendetta or some shit. You know what I'm saying? Like the fight for New York. That's pretty good. All right, more news. Summer of 2022. Interesting. Interesting indeed. I don't know, man. Summer of 2022. That's a long ways out. That's summer, man. It's totally, oh man, that is a long ways away. Here's the thing. They've usually been pretty good talking about this shit. You think it's over? Wait till summer. Yeah, I think it might be over too. I don't think the clock is ticking anymore. They said a few announcements, but they only did like, two? Let me go get that. God damn it, I don't want that one. I want this one. Yeah, I'm really glad that this is the inspiration they went for. I think that's great. Capcom. I mean, you know, knowing that we didn't even have visuals and now that we do have a visual, like, I'm really excited about that. I'm very happy with that. Street Fighter X Def Jam, that'd be funny. Hey, the Capcom countdown ain't loading. It's over. Game Boy, I think the dream is dead. I think the dream is dead. It ain't loading. The countdown has happened. It's been counted. And it's now down. Oh, well. Cool. I didn't like the visuals. It was like Tekken. So is it that you don't like Tekken's visuals? Because I'm a fan of Tekken's visuals. I think it looks great. Like, visually, Tekken looks really cool to me. It does look kind of dated. Like, even when the game came out, it looked kind of old. You know, it looked like some pretty old graphics. It wasn't really all that impressive. But I like the style. You know, I like the style of this way more than, you know, the shit that was... You guys were looking at Street Fighter V, man. Like, you guys saw that stuff. Like, this is a very cool look, man. This looks good. Like, look at this guy's feet. Are you not jerking off on his toes right now? Like, come on, man. How are you not? Like, this is a really cool visual look.
All right, you ready?
Is that even still the same voice guy from Luke in Season 5? He doesn't quite sound the same. Yeah, I don't know. This is a weird... It's weird to see Ryu look this way. And I like that they decided that his shirtless, bearded costume is now, like, his default. Or at least that's what they're going with here. I mean, I'm sure they'll release a classic outfit, a classic skin or something, but, yeah. You gotta keep in mind, too, like, this is an FMV, right? This is a cutscene type of thing. It might not look like Tekken in the actual gameplay, because Tekken is a 3D game where you have an actual, 3D element to it. This is going to be probably a 2.5D game where it's side by side, right? Just like classic Street Fighter always is. So it might look different. Right now we're seeing it in like an FMV format, but when we're looking at the game and it's just a flat screen with the two guys standing there, like it's probably going to look very different. Most likely is what I'm thinking. That's where the real question like lines up, right? Because right now I'm looking at right. Luke looks fine. Looks proportionately okay. I think he looks okay. His arms are buff because he could fucking summon chi or whatever. But like I'm looking at Ryu.
All right, you ready?
His physique looks kind of off, doesn't it? Like his whole his head looks really small. You see what I'm saying? His head looks kind of small. His chest is really broad. I wonder if somebody mentioned this in the King of Fighters game, King of Fighters 15. You know, Ryo, he looks really stacked. Like his like shoulder to shoulder, he's really wide. And I think the reason they did that is because when he stands in the game out on the side of the screen, right? Because it's a 2D game, he does this. He puts his dukes up, right? And so he's squishing in his tits, and it makes him look smaller. So I think probably what they're doing here is what they're doing with Ryo, in that they needed to make his character really wide, so that when viewed from the side and he's holding his traditional Ryu stance, right, it's going to not look thin. It's going to look beefy, the way that he's supposed to look. He is strong, definitely. I think it could work out. I'm all of a sudden I'm totally forgot Street Fighter V existed. The countdown now redirects to Street Fighter 6. So that's it? It just looks like Street Fighter 6, that's it? It's not doing anything else? Yeah, I mean, well, look, I mean, I had a pretty good feeling that we weren't going to get much. I had a pretty good feeling. But at least give me the visuals. That's exactly what I was saying before they released this shit. At least give me the visual. I want to see whatever it is. I want to see the art direction that they're going with this. Now, I mean, this might not even be the end all be all, right? Let me take a look, because when Street Fighter V, let me take a look at something here. Street Fighter V reveal. Oh boy, nothing's typing. Street Fighter I revealed. Yeah, this was this. I guess they actually announced the game before they did a trailer, is that right? They actually showed off the game before they did a trailer. You see, this game here, like, when they announced Street Fighter V, it doesn't really look like the final product, right? If you look at this shit, it actually looks more... to me, this looks more video game than what Street Fighter V actually looks like right now. Street Fighter V looks really bright and really pretty and really cartoony, really colorful. But you see this initial release, this initial impression of Street Fighter V, it looks very much like more of a video game, right? This one looks more visual fidelity, more photorealistic, I guess you would say. They definitely changed like the lighting and stuff to make it more of a bright, cartoony look, which is fine if that's what you're going for. But this is kind of what I mean, right? We're seeing the product that we got at the start of Street Fighter V didn't quite look like what Street Fighter V looked like when we saw it a bit ago, right at the end. So this part here, this could just be what we're seeing as an early thing. This could just be the early parts of what the game looks like, and it's going to change. Theoretically. The thing now is that they've done a really good job of like pushing the game back. They pushed the game back a lot. It was supposed to release like a year ago. Or not even release. It was supposed to be like announced and really a fully fledged thing like a year ago. But it wasn't. Because of COVID and shit, they had to push it off another year before they could show anything with Street Fighter 6. So they put Luke in Street Fighter 5 and a couple of other characters that supposedly might be in Street Fighter V as well, like Oro, which was a cool addition to the game. He really sucked, but it was cool to see the guy. Yeah, I mean it's gonna be kind of interesting to see how this goes. I'm curious. Like I'm really curious. I like how it looks. I'm a fan of this style, of this kind of video game style over here. Like I'm down for it. I just now it's going to be all about questions of gameplay, right? Like how's it going to play? What's the gimmick? What is Street Fighter 6, V-isms, or are there going to be what would it be? They had like grooves. Remember where you can choose like your groove and stuff like that? Yeah. Could be that. Could be anything, really. Mechanically, we don't have any clue, but yeah, this to be honest, I wasn't even sure if we were going to get visuals on the game. I thought it was just going to be those two Monster Hunter guys popping up being like, hello, thanks for your patronage. Street Fighter 6 is being worked on. It's cool. We'll see you guys later. That's kind of what I thought would happen. Maybe some like concept art or something would be thrown around. But yeah, they actually just had like a reveal trailer. This was a reveal trailer. That's cool. I'm very glad. I'm excited. I'm excited. I didn't. I was hoping for a lot more, but hey, I'm always gonna hope for a lot more. At least we got a look. We now kind of have a general idea of like what direction the visuals are trying to go for in the game. I'm pretty sure that seemed representative of what the game is going to try and look like. I don't think this was like a mock-up FMV or something, a sizzle reel. I'm pretty certain this is what the game looks like. It's just we saw it in like a movie clip format, right? Pretty cool. Pretty cool. I'm excited. I can now be excited. I mean, it's way too far gone, right? I can't really be all that hype because fucking summer is going to be a long ways away. But at least the visual fidelity of Street Fighter now does not look the way that it did before. Granted, the Joker face Luke looked pretty fucking weird. I definitely thought that was bizarre. But it kind of had a Mortal Kombat vibe to it, didn't it? It kind of had a Mortal Kombat vibe looking to it. That's the thing, right? Like, that's going to be weird. Mortal Kombat Street Fighter? It sort of had that aesthetic going for it. Maybe it's more Mortal Kombat than it is Tekken. Maybe I was off point. Man, it's a lot to take in. It's pretty cool. Like, I'm thinking about it. It could be very cool. But man, it's a long ways away. Until we get any kind of rumor or anything. So fucking whatever. I mean, there's not much we can get hype over, right? It's way too far down the line. So I guess for now, we're just going to have to get excited for Elden Ring. That woke me the fuck up, man. I'm like, all right, we got an interesting looking Street Fighter. It's not a cartoony, moldy kind of shit. I gotta say though, it still looks kind of waxy. It still looks like a wax museum caricature, especially the guy's feet. But we'll see. Maybe they can refine the product and make it look a little less goopy. Because it definitely, everyone was wet in the trailer, everyone's soaking wet. It seems to be a thing with Capcom, having to make everybody wet. But cool. Pretty cool. I'm excited. I don't want to be excited because it's too long until we see anything else, but alright. Good shit.